Okay, like this horse now. Look at what I'm going to use. I will first remove this outer layer. Okay, let me show you something now. I've just seen something. Look at these tiny flies. There is one tiny flies here. Look at it here. You can see it. All these are weevil of some other insect that lays egg in the substrate on in the coconut husk. So now at the point you start seeing something like this in your palm root box, it came from the coconut husk, because this must have laid egg into this coconut husk now and still laying more. I've just seen this one now, so let me just show you. Look at it here. Look at it. So this is a weevil of something else that still need a host to lay egg and reproduce. So it's what I was talking about. So to prepare this coconut husk now for substrate and for egg carrier, so this is what you do. You first remove this hard core, this hard part of it out. You need to remove it because palm weevil cannot lay eggs on this, or they cannot penetrate this other hard shell. You have to remove it so you can expose the soft tissue to the palm weevil to lay egg. So we are removing this one now. See, I've removed it. So you can now see the inside of the horse. You can now see the inside of the horse. So this is where the palm will lay eggs on. I remove it, put it back, look for another one. I remove it, that's it, put it back. Now, this is what we are placing inside the box for the palm weevil to pitch and lay their eggs inside of it. So when the egg hatches, it crawl out, enter inside the substrate and start eating the feed that you put in the box. Then let me show you how to prepare the chopped one to be part of the palm weevil substrate that they will be burrowing, eating and taking some nutrient from it. There's one like this one now. You first remove the egg, remove the shell, cut it into pieces, and you chop it like this. You chop it. This is how you chop it. So at the end of the day, This is what you are having, the chop one. So this one will be among the substrate mixed with other food ingredients. But now this is not necessary food for palm weevil larvae to eat. This one mimic their natural environment, help to create space for air exchange, and reduce the compactness, how the substrate is being compacted, so that at least air can escape during fermentation. Also, they can also burrow through this one, pick some nutrient like small liquid that has some cellulose or glucose for them to sip, or sugar, but it's not really a food for them. But it creates a natural environment for them to feel that they are in their natural habitat. Though it may also have some nutrient inside it, but it's not that much that you say they can feed on this thing wholly. But you can also pour something like a palm wine on it. So this thing with palm wine, fermented palm wine now. So if you do that, you help the palm weevil larva to be sipping from this thing as a palm wine. Because this thing can retain palm wine water. So you come here, burrow into it, sip out the palm wine, then scavenge for every other nutrient they may find inside of it. But feeding this thing only to palm weevil larva is not that nutritious. They won't grow better. They won't do well because the larva is very tiny. Their mouthpiece is very tender, so they cannot really make food out of this one. But the essence of this one inside their substrate is for them to have that feeling of a natural environment, help in fermentation, help to create space for air to flow in and out, and also give the larva a feeling of burrowing into something as if they are in their natural environment, not necessarily food like some other people want you to believe. This is a real fact. So this is how you chop it, and it has to be fresh, not dry one, because it has to contain some moisture. But this thing now, if you taste this thing, you have a slight taste of sugary, but very small, a bit sugary. You can taste the moisture inside this thing. So it's what they really go inside to suck, the moisture. And also the moisture also can also help in fermentation process also, because it contains a little amount of fermented substance like glucose, which could convert to alcohol and help in fermentation. So that is that I want you to understand. Remember, this one is for egg deposition. This way they will perch and put their eggs inside. When it hatches, it drops down the substrate, start feeding on the substrate. Then when the larvae start growing, they start burrowing into this one, scatter it, burrow, sip the liquid that they contain, all those stuff. And also this will allow them to have air flow inside the substrate so that it will not be compacted and very hot. So air can come in, go out during fermentation. So that is how to prepare coconut husk for palm weevil breeding, during breeding process. For someone that doesn't know, because most people don't know, they keep asking me, how do we do a coconut husk? How do you do it? Is it the fresh one or the dry one? How do we know how to prepare? So this is how it is done. It's very simple.